There we go.
Mevo mic is your phone that connects to that. Instead of using the mic off of that or this, it comes through my phone, so better quality. Alright, you off that? You done? Because we are live.
We live?
We live?
We are live. Let's get this live so we see ourselves.
Okay.
Yeah, here we are.
Yeah, we go.
Here we are. And then we gotta bring the volume down on that. There we are. Yeah. We'll do that, and then we should see some. What's up, old man? Hey! The like button has moved. Oh, shit.
Oh, we forgot.
Yeah, we gotta do that.
Yeah, okay.
You.
You.
Jimmy Thompson. You. Jimmy Thompson. You.
Hey.
Sherry, our favorite term, the glorious bastards.
The glorious bastards.
Patrick and Erica.
It's been a long time. Been
Yeah.
a long time since we've had a Mick and Duane show.
Been a while.
Been a while.
Kyle Virgin. What's up?
What's up?
Yeah.
What's up, Kyle?
Yeah.
Killed.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got another Mick and Duane show. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Been a long time coming. We've been busy.
Yeah, we have been.
We've been busy.
Yeah.
Really? Have we?
No, you've been working a lot.
Yeah. We've been busy. So, hey, people. We have a special guest, Steve Dane. Are you going to be Steve Dane on the album? No, you're just going to go with Alvin Cordell? Okay.
Bonnie.
Alvin Bonnie. Is that what you're going with on the album? Okay, yeah.
Oh, so we have to make up new names?
I'm not.
No. Okay.
Make any name you want.
Mine's cool.
I'm
Mine's
my middle name.
Mine's cool enough. Mick Brown.
Yeah.
Kind of like Mick Brown, the drummer for who? Rat,
Somebody.
Dawkins, one of those.
Yeah.
Mick Brown. Who's the drummer for?
Rat.
Rat.
No,
drummer.
Dawkins.
Dawkins.
That's it.
Mick Brown. Okay, Mick Brown.
Yeah.
So close enough. But I think I'm older than him, so I have the name first.
Yeah.
No,
What's up,
he's
Jeremy?
60.
Yeah, Jeremy Wright. Say that.
60.
Oh, okay.
58.
All right. So he had the
He's
name. All right.
older.
So he had the name. All right. Whatever.
Yeah.
Is the can you all hear the music? Are we loud enough? Let us know.
Music's probably too loud.
Maybe not. It's hard to tell. Can you all hear us okay? If you need the music down a little bit. Hello, Jenny.
Jenny.
We finally got your votes tabulated.
Yes.
So, huge announcement for us.
Yeah.
And I'm going to let Alvin spill the news.
The album is finally done, finished, finale. But you might ask Kyle, he might say something different.
It's done.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, it's
We're doing we've got
done.
a couple guys contacted about the album covers. We're going to have video coming out. We're trying to get feedback on a few songs to see which one comes out on top, so we can do the actual video to that one. I think.
Oh, we got a major important question.
Uh-oh.
Mick is drinking Elijah Craig, and Duane is on Four Skulls.
And I'm crushed.
Duane is on some Four Roses.
Four Roses.
So
Small batch.
small batch Four Roses. Yeah, not your rock head Four Roses.
And for everybody that don't know, I've never ever been drunk in my life.
Yeah.
So, and that's the honest truth.
Yeah. We're like the rest of
Me neither.
Yeah. Not me neither. We're like the rest of Kiss. One of these days we're getting drunk, right?
No,
No.
we need one guy.
Welcome to the Drunken Mick and Duane show.
We're not drunk. Get a little.
Not yet. We'll
Get
get
a little
there.
buzz.
Yeah.
Get a little buzz.
We'll get there.
Wasn't it on Gene Simmons' Family Jewels? He finally had a couple of drinks.
Oh yeah, I don't
I
know.
think his wedding reception, he had a couple of drinks of champagne.
Oh well, God bless him.
Yeah, and he's like, ew, this stuff sucks.
Oh, so we have 3 of the 4. What's up, Nick Davis?
Yep.
Hey, glad everyone could make it. So,
Yeah.
our big announcement. I'm sure the people that regularly tune in. That's a hard word to say even sober.
Yeah.
Regularly. We are calling the Passion album
Done.
done. DONE. Recording, the mixing, all that. We still got to master.
Well, there's still work to do.
Yeah.
Even though it's done, there's still.
Even though the recording is done, there's still a lot of work to do.
Yeah. We'll get
so,
there.
Yep. So album cover stuff. We gotta get permission for one song.
Yeah.
That's another. Logo. We gotta get our logo finalized. And,
a lot of details. It just
a lot
seems
of
like,
details.
Details.
Yeah.
But liner notes, that would be a big thing.
Yeah.
Alan.
Well, it'll all depend on how much money we want to spend when we release. So we'll all three sit in here and we'll start clicking and say, okay, hey, we can get this for this. We can get this. Oh yeah, that's cool. Let's do that and that. Well, it costs this much. Well, maybe we don't need that.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
just
Kyle.
Yeah. Hey,
that's
Kyle.
just the way it goes. That's just the way it
Instead of
goes.
buying the new Corvette, Kyle, you can help us put out the album.
Sure.
He got the new Guns N' Roses pinball machine.
Pinball
Yeah.
machine.
Well, I can't wait to see the topper he adds to it. He adds a topper to all his
Every one of them.
Every one of them, he has a topper.
Yeah, those little round things. Yeah, those are them little Spencer,
Yeah, but
Spencer things.
most of them he makes himself.
Well, I'm little balls on top. Or those are little Spencer's things. But yeah, what he does is cool.
Pretty creative.
Yeah, he must be bored as fuck. It's not
Shit,
just.
have you ever seen his kick drum head? It
I
like
know.
talks to you and
I
shit.
know he's fucking bored as hell.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of time on his hands, I guess. I don't know. I wish I had that kind of time. Well, I do, but I do different stuff. So everybody's got their niche, whatever they want to do. Niche or niche. Do what you want to do.
Well,
So-
in my spare time, I play music.
Yeah.
That's the only spare time I have. Other than that, I'm usually working or sleeping.
So anyone that's tuned in, so what we did, we sent out a preview to select individuals. If you didn't make the list, sorry, we had to limit ourselves. So we sent out a link to the album, and we were wanting people to listen and rank their top 5 songs. The reason being is we're more than likely going to do a video or 2 or 3 or whatever. So
Depends on how much money Kyle has set aside for that.
but so we sent out a link to some of our close friends, to people that we thought would listen and give us some feedback.
Yeah.
And we've tallied a bunch of them tonight, and not really shocking to me, but shocking to you all. I knew that some of my favorite songs would not be their favorite songs.
Yeah.
That they would like stuff different than what I like.
Yeah.
The
Because
ones we thought that wouldn't make it, made it.
Really? Yeah.
but we're too close to the music.
We're close to it.
You know, we've been listening to these songs for 35 years.
Sherry.
I got one back just as we speak. Ranking back.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Sherry Pack, we really need chick feedback.
Yes.
Most things are from dudes. We really need chick feedback on these songs. I mean, like within the week, please, because we're going to call it by Friday. I think by Friday we're going to call it. So anyone that's been sent a link, please listen if you got time. I know life's busy. Whatever. If you can, just send me your top 3, top 5. That'd be great for the people that I sent the shit out to. Videos, we're gonna get our album artwork done. Our logo is big because then once we get the logo done, then we gotta get some fucking t-shirts printed.
Yeah.
We gotta get shit ready.
Yeah.
We gotta get a product
Yeah.
and have a video. We gotta have it all ready before it's released. Everything's gotta be ready.
Yeah.
You don't release and then do that shit. You have everything ready to drop
Right.
day one.
That's our plan, our hope.
Well, that's the way you got to do
It's a
it.
plan,
I mean,
yeah.
if you want to make an impact. And Jenny, I know Jenny sent a list. Jenny sent a list that was like a mile long. I'm like, no, Duane, text her back. We need top 5.
She says I love them all.
I know.
Yeah.
Wow.
Great. Yeah.
That doesn't help us, Jenny.
She did. She came back and narrowed it down, so
Alright.
we got our top 5.
We is
We
that,
just-
is
we
that
already
the one we done?
talked it,
Okay. So we got an Excel spreadsheet tracking this stuff. So it's all cool. We appreciate the people that have time to respond, and yeah, it's gonna help us because we need other people's inputs because we are too close to the music. We've been doing, like I said, we've been listening to these songs for 35 years. We all have our favorites.
Right.
Maybe it's our
Yeah.
favorite to play on stage, but maybe it's not.
Well, sometimes something fun to play really don't translate to.
Doesn't translate
Yeah.
to the listener.
Yeah,
Right.
Well,
So we need virgin ears.
It's hard for us to decide which is the best song. That's what we're asking, right?
We need virgin ears.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I see a
Not
question.
Kyle's.
Jeremy Rice says 2 question marks. So I
Oh,
don't know.
because
What...
he's probably mad because we didn't send it to him.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Jeremy.
Sorry, Jeremy. And each of us picked like 5 people.
Yeah.
Wink, wink. 5 people.
Yeah.
So we said like, you know, we're just trying to narrow it down.
Jenny, we're going to do a live show. We're going to
Yes.
do a CD release party.
Yeah. So we will once
We'll have T-shirts and everything.
once this fucking Delta variant shit calms down in a month or 2, then we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna do some we'll do several shows. Hopefully a few local. And then maybe do a couple. We'll have to get Kel to help us out. We'll go up and make a little Neil Peart. Yes, that was my look. That's the Neil Peart look.
Yeah. That's what you're going for.
Thank you. Hey, Lori, what's up? So, yeah, so a few shows down here,
Yep.
and maybe do a couple up in Columbus if we can.
Sounds good.
Yep, go up there and play, and we'll just see how things go.
That means I got to relearn all these songs again.
Yeah, we'll have to. Me and you'll have to practice.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, fuck Rona. Yeah, it is what it is, Kale. We'll get through it. We'll get through it. So, yeah, getting everything together. It's a
Yeah.
long process. Now you,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So, releasing an album, yeah, Cincinnati, sure. You know, if things start taking off and we can score some decent gigs, yeah, we'll go anywhere. We'll just kind of play by ear, see how things
Go to
go.
Japan
That's
or Germany.
the
The hot market, right?
well, that's our dream
Yeah.
is to
Go abroad.
yeah, we'll anvil it. If no one has seen the story of Anvil, watch it. It's awesome.
It's fun.
It is awesome.
Like, wow.
I mean, seriously, within a year, it wouldn't surprise me if we were overseas playing this shit. It would not surprise me.
Really?
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
It wouldn't surprise me if we were overseas playing this shit in a year.
Sounds like fun to me.
Would not surprise me. We got anything else to announce?
We've announced it.
We announced all of it.
Yeah.
How's everybody else doing? We're all cool. We will not do a Mick and Duane show without some trivia.
Yo, I'll get this trivia.
Trivia.
So we're going to do, and then we all like the 80s.
The 80s.
So, you pick
Spinal Tap.
Spinal Tap. Yeah, no shit. Let's hope our drummer doesn't blow up. So those that are still tuned in, we're gonna do a little bit of trivia, and we'll go through them kind of quick. You know, we don't want to keep you all at 10 o'clock on what is today? Tuesday.
I think it's Tuesday.
Tuesday night.
Last
Yep.
time I checked.
Last time you checked. All right, so let's get into some trivia. We've done our major announcement. We're fucking tickled chicklets.
Chicklets.
We're tickled shitless.
Chickle titless.
Yeah, Chickled Titless.
Something like that.
Yeah. Tickled Shitless that we're at this point. It's taken a long time.
Taking a while to get here.
It's taken a long time. It's taken longer than it should have, but there are obstacles, in people's lives when you get older. And we don't have a $1 million label thing going on, so we do what we can. And I think we made a pretty damn good album.
I do too.
Yeah.
Good job.
I think it's pretty good. All right, so let's get on to the trivia.
Z trivia.
All right. Oh, I need to put this. We'll separate that so we can keep the baseboard stuff down here.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Do all that magical shit you did.
Yeah. All the yeah.
Yeah. All that
Yeah, I'm the technical
wizardry.
Yeah. All right. First trivia question. What Axeman replaced Yngwie Malmsteen in Alcatraz for their second album? Was it George Lynch, Brad Gillis, Warren DeMartini, or Steve Vai? Who replaced Yngwie Malmsteen in Alcatraz?
I don't know that I've ever heard this.
I know this one.
Oh, yes.
You don't know? You guys don't know who replaced Yngwie?
I think it's Steve Vai, but
it was Steve Vai.
I've never heard it.
Yep. Steve Vai replaced.
I don't even know that I've ever heard of Alcatraz.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I heard Alcatraz.
Low-level band.
That's like Anvil.
It was that was Yngwie's first band.
Yeah.
That
My
made an album.
first band was Steeler with Ron Keel.
I don't know where but this was his first major one. Okay. Ronnie James Dio and guitarist Craig Goldie reunited in 2000 release Magica. What Dio album was Craig Goldie on?
What 80s Dio album?
What 80s Dio album was Craig Goldie on? Lock Up the Wolves, Sacred Heart, Last in Line, or Dream Evil? Well, Last in Line we know was Vivian Campbell, right? I don't know this one.
I don't either.
I'm thinking, that sounds like an album name. Sacred Heart. Let's go with that. I think nobody's going to know.
I think it's the third album. Yeah, we'll go with that.
All right. What year did Pantera release their first album? 83, 84, 85, or 86? They're older than we think.
Yeah. Pantera was that the one? Was the glam band before they got into thrash?
I don't know if they were glam. I know Alice in Chains was glam.
Okay, maybe I'm thinking
before they hit.
Sherry said 84.
She says 84. Let's go with 84. All right. Oh, yeah, this is a cool one.
Yeah.
What's the name of the hero in Queensryche's Operation Mindcrime? Is it Carlos, Sammy, Nicky, or Willie?
I've listened to it. Still don't know.
You don't know? Queensryche's hero? It's
Really?
Nicky. Yeah, it's Nicky. Nicky was the hero.
I've listened to it over and over.
Yep.
Nicky. Okay.
All right, what
We'll go with
band? I hope I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
What band did famous keyboardist Greg Giuffria form after the breakup of his self-titled album? House of Lords, Lillian Axe, Angel, or Firehouse? I know this one.
That's a little.
That's not what I was going to say.
Erica.
I think
Greg Giuffria, what band did he? I'm pretty sure it's Angel.
I think that was after House of Lords, but
Was he in House of Lords?
yeah. Not sure where they fall in that time frame though.
Timeline? Yeah, timeline.
Yeah, so go with it.
I'm gonna go with Angel. You might be right though. Okay. Okay. Although this band had a nice career for themselves, they're more famous for supplying Metallica with Kirk Hammett. So, more or less, what band was Kirk Hammett in before Metallica? Overkill, Flotsam and Jetsam, Exodus, or Testament? So, Flotsam and Jetsam was where they got the bass player dude, Jason Newsted.
Yeah, that was Newstead.
Yeah.
So which one? Where did Kirk Hammett come from? He come from Exodus.
Oh, did he?
Yes, he come from Exodus. Yes, George Mayo, Exodus. Yes, sir. I am pretty sure that's right. Okay. Next, before donning the spandex for Rat, what band did Juan Crucier play for? Great White, Y&T, Dokken, or Fastway? You all know? Juan Crucier, you don't know who he played for?
Really?
Yeah, he played in Dokken. Yeah, he played in Dokken.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. We'll see if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Juan Crucier played in Dokken.
We're all learning.
This one, I'm not going to know this. Before Lenny Wolf formed Kingdom Come, which was a great band,
Yeah.
they got ripped. They got ripped like Greta Van Fleet gets ripped for
Yeah.
sounding too much like Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
But it's a great. Their
Sounds
first album
great.
is great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Before Lenny Wolf formed Kingdom Come and landed the opening spot on the Monsters of Rock tour,
Oh, wow.
what band was he in? I have no fucking idea. Stone Fury, Leather Wolf, White Wolf, or Wolfsbane? I have no
See if
clue.
anybody
I
answers.
think Wolfsbane, but I'm not. I have no reason just other than.
I have no clue.
I'd
Yeah.
say Leather Wolf.
All right, let's go with Alvin this time. He says Leather Wolf.
Okay.
Let's see if they... Yep, Kingdom Come was awesome, Sherry. All right, next. I don't know much about Anthrax either. What band did current Anthrax lead singer John Bush front in the 80s and again in 2000? Alcatraz, Black and Blue, Armored Saint, or Fate's Warning? Anthrax, their current lead singer. I don't know much about Anthrax. Anybody got anything on that? Anthrax's lead singer, John Bush. What band was he in before that? Alcatraz, Black and Blue, Armored Saint, or Fate's Warning? I have no idea. I'm going to guess
I'd go Fate's Warning.
Fate's Warning or Armored Saint.
Yeah, Black and Blue is.
Yeah, I don't think it's Black and Blue.
I don't either.
Which one? Pick one. Fate's Warning? Okay. Oh, we should know this one. Oh, this should be easy for you people. What band originally released Smoking in the Boys' Room, which was covered by Motley Crue in 1985? Was it Brownsville Station, Bachman Turner Overdrive, 10cc, or the Eagles? Don't know this one.
Yes.
You know this one? Who did Smoking in the Boys?
Brownsville.
Yeah,
Brownsville Station.
Brownsville Station.
Yep.
Didn't Greg Brown have a connection with them?
I don't know.
I was thinking he had the gig with them for a little bit.
Oh, really? I didn't know
Brownsville
that.
Station, yeah.
Cool.
I was thinking so. Yep. Yep, Sherry says Brownsville. Yeah, I think Greg Brown had a gig with them for a little while.
That's cool.
Yeah. Who knows how long or what all involved, but seems like I'd heard that. Okay, next, who ousted Kevin DeBro? How can you oust Kevin DeBro from Quite Right? That was his band. For one album in 1988. Mike Viscera, Graham Bonnet, Paul Shortino, or Tony Martin? I don't think it was Tony Martin. Paul Shortino, maybe. Graham Bonnet, I think he's a little too big for Quite Right.
I have no idea.
I think it's Paul.
I think it's Paul Shortino.
Paul Shortino is the consensus.
Yeah, Paul Shortino. I think that's
All right.
it. All right. Oh, here's a good one.
Yep.
What guitarist replaced Randy Rhoads in Ozzy's band after Rhoads' untimely death?
Well, we know it's not Tony Iommi.
Yeah. Who replaced Randy Rhoads in Ozzy's band after Randy Rhoads died?
Brad Gillis.
I know this. Yeah. Brad Gillis. He did the only thing he did was
Speak of the Devil.
Speak of the Devil, the live album. Yeah. And then he bowed out because Night Ranger got signed.
Yeah.
Yeah. He wasn't a good fit for him.
No.
Yeah.
He covered his songs, but
And then
to write something new, he just fit better with Night Ranger, I think.
so my Planet Tone pickup, here's a little plug here. My Planet Tone pickup people, their biggest endorser, well, at the time, because he's got the Operation Mindcrime guys now that we played with.
Of course.
But his biggest endorsee was Bernie Torme. Bernie Torme, he's not on that list, is he?
Nope.
I think this is wrong. I think Bernie Torme did 6 shows before Brad Gillis.
No, really?
Yeah. Bernie Torme. And it just wasn't him. He told me, he said, just ain't me, but I'll help you out. So I really think he was before Brad Gillis. So
Okay.
that's
Well, Brad Gillis, I think, is the one that's known,
that's
known to be the one that took over.
yeah.
P.S. for all you guys that are listening, the music in the background is our album.
That's right. We got some passion spitting right now. All right, moving on. Who replaced the ousted Vinnie Vincent in Kiss for Animalize? Bruce Kulick, Mark St. John, Ace Frehley, or Jason Becker?
You know that? I know exactly who it is.
Well, I got to think of the timeline. Okay, for Animalize was Mark St. John.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mark St. John. And he's the dude, he wound up with something, some kind of disease, messed with his arms or something.
He doesn't play.
Yeah. All right. I don't know that one. Let's skip that one.
Then he ended up being homeless and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I have no idea on this one, so let's just skip it. Let's pick one. I don't know Anthrax shit either. Let's pick something for there. Okay, guitarist virtuoso David Chastain fronted 2 bands in the 80s at the same time. Can you name them? Chastain and Razor X, Chastain and Leatherwolf, Chastain and CJ. Yeah, this one's not interesting either. Let's just pick one. All right, this one. Okay, who were the 4 different lead singers for Black Sabbath in the 80s? Let's skip that one too. It's not that interesting for us. I know it's Dio, Ian Gillan, William Hughes. Not Martin. Dio, Hughes, Gillan, Bonnet, and Turner. Ooh, it's probably that one. I bet it's that one. We'll see. All right, we only got 3 more. What band did Jake E. Lee form after his departure from Ozzy? So Danger Danger, Badlands, Lynch Mob, or Fifth Angel? We know that, don't we?
Badlands.
Yep, Badlands. That was Jake E. Lee's next band. I think Jake E. Lee's underrated. He was pretty damn
He
phenomenal.
was good, yeah.
He was pretty phenomenal.
I just said it. The next question, I already just told you that.
Ice me, Duane.
More drink.
Yep. Ice me.
More drink.
More drink. The biggest gripe, whoever was the producer or whatever, when Jakey Lee did Bark at the Moon, was that Jakey Lee insisted on recording his parts with his effects up front.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which
That
is
no usual.
that's why his sound is a little thin.
Usually you have them secondary.
Yeah. So that was I think the album could have been better if he would have let them. And it's still great. Don't get me wrong. It's still
Yeah.
great. But yeah, he insisted on having his effects and stuff up front instead of added after the fact. They could have had him on there and let him hear him as he's playing, and then added.
Yeah.
And it would have been the same. But no, he insisted on recording them up front, and that's why the guitar tone suffers, in my opinion.
Okay.
Even though it's great playing, and I love the songs, don't get me wrong, I love the songs, love it all. But it could have been better.
That does differ from the norm of what I know.
Yeah.
You usually put the effects on.
Put the effects on it,
Secondary.
and you can have them on while you're recording,
Yeah.
but it just doesn't record them.
You record
But
it
he is-
dry and then
Yeah.
add them.
Yeah.
I think is what I've been
Yeah,
taught.
but you can still hear it. But they can fix it to where you can still hear it. just
while
like
you're
it's-
playing them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it
But, yeah,
records
he-
the effects.
Yeah, he insisted, and I think the tone of the guitar suffered on that album. Oh, okay. So this one we don't care about. We're gonna say wrong deal. All right.
It is wrong deal.
All right. So we're gonna submit our answers. Submit.
Yeah.
All right. Number 1, Steve Vai. Yep, we got that one right. He replaced Ingve and Alcatraz. Damn, we missed a bunch.
Yeah.
Ronnie James, Craig Goldie played on, we said Sacred Heart, but the album name was Dream Evil. I don't know Dio stuff that well. What year did Pantera release their first album? I mean, that was,
It was kind of.
yeah, it was either 83, 84, 85, or 86.
Yeah. One of them.
Yeah, so we
83.
said 84, but it's actually 83. So it's hard to believe that they were out that early.
Yeah.
Because I didn't hear about them until the 90s.
Yeah.
I guess they just had that long of a career.
Right.
You've seen the pictures of him, and he was like 17. You know, when they recorded that, he was a little bony, you know, like we used to be.
We
Bony.
used to be. Yep. You remember
All right.
those days?
The hero in Queensryche's
You got
Operation Mindcrime, I got that right. It was Nicky. Yep. Okay, the next one, Duane trumped me.
Yeah.
Greg Giuffria, his first band after his self-titled was not Angel. It must have been after that.
I think it's House of Lords, but then Angel.
Then Angel, okay. So it was House of Lords. All right, cool. Kirk Hammett, I got that right. He was in Exodus. One Crucier,
Yeah. Like the Dawkins.
played in Dawkins. But this one we didn't, okay. Kingdom Come Dude,
Lenny Wolf, singer.
he was in a band called Stone Fury. Never heard of him. We didn't know this one either. Current lead singer, John Bush. Yeah, we don't really care, really. Smoking the Boys Room was Brownsville Station. Sure, we got that right. I got that one right. Who replaced Kevin DeBro? And I listened to the books. I've listened to several books.
Yeah.
How do you say his name?
I would say DeBro, but a lot of people say it DeBrow.
All the books I read, it says DeBrow, Kevin DeBrow.
DeBrow.
But I listen to a lot of audio books, and they say, and I'm like, that's not how you say his name.
They get things wrong.
They get things wrong.
All
It's just
the
some
time.
dude reading.
He's
It's
getting a
all-
paycheck.
I don't know which one's right. And I still say Neil Peart, even though I know it's Peart.
Well, I've heard people tell me that, but I can't make a change in my
I can't
mind.
make a change. I still say Neil Peart,
Neil
but
Peart.
it's Neil Peart.
It's Peart.
It's
I
Peart.
think people tell me, and I've
But
saw
I-
the videos.
As
but-
big of a Rush head I am, I know it's wrong, but in my mind I think Neil Peart, but it's Neil Peart.
Yeah.
That's how you pronounce it.
All right. Well,
That's how you pronounce
maybe we'll change it in our old age.
I doubt it. Okay, so Brad Gillis, I mean that's correct. Yeah, replaced Ozzy or Randy Rhoads, even though it was Bernie Tormey,
Yeah.
but that wasn't an option. We got this one right. Who replaced Vinnie Vincent and Kiss? Correct answer was Mark St. John. That one I just guessed. Ha! Got it right. That Mama's Boy thing, which we didn't know. The Anthrax, we don't give a shit. The Chastain, we don't give a shit. The lead singers in Dio, really don't care. Martin, I wonder what Martin. The correct answer is Martin. I don't know.
And Sabbath.
What Martin do you know that sang Sabbath?
I don't know.
The only Martin I can think of is that dude in the I Just Wanna Be. What's his name? Sappy song with virtuoso bass player.
Got me.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Oh, well,
It's not that important.
Badlands.
Jakey Lee formed Badlands after Ozzy, yes. Lead singer, we guessed, okay, and we guessed, okay. Oh, I didn't see, what band, we didn't see that one. What band did Bruce Dickinson form before joining Maiden? I didn't even see that. Oh, we didn't answer. We must not got to.
We didn't get it right because we didn't
Samson,
answer.
yeah, Samson was the correct. So we only got 11 out of 20. We suck.
Yeah. Not a good night for the
Nope.
home team.
Not real good for us. So, well, while we have a captivated audience, what else we got?
What we got?
So let's just repeat.
Passion album.
The Passion album. And to those that are expecting Passion,
Passion Remains.
we changed the name to Passion Remains. Only because of legalities, even though we could probably prove that we had that name back in 1987. But there's been a couple people release stuff later. We could probably trump them and go through some legal stuff and cease and desist and all that shit. But
Mick don't want to spend that much money, so
nah, it's just not worth it. Just not worth
they're
it.
not worth the fight.
Yeah. So the band name is now Passion Remains. Let's see. Alvin thinks it's shit. You know, it's Passion shit. Passion's Remains. I think of it as Passion Remains. We're still here.
We're still here. Yeah.
That's the way I think of it. But Alvin thinks it's it's Passion shit.
The album's called Stars Within Reach.
Stars Within Reach.
Then our second album's just gonna be called Number 2.
We'll see.
Well, that fits with Passion Remains. Then.
That's right.
Number 2.
Passion
Number 2.
Remains, Number 2.
We'll see. Because he's writing a song about going up some girl's ass or something. I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna work out. We shall see.
Oh no.
So hey,
When that song comes out, it ain't about going up some girl's ass, I can tell you that. But it will bring back a lot of memories.
yep. Hey, we're gonna wrap it up. We'd like to thank everyone for tuning in.
Yeah.
Passion Remains.
Episode 39, did you say?
Mick and Duane Show, episode 39. Can you believe
Yeah.
39? Wow.
Yeah, we have to celebrate next one. Big
40. Ooh, 40. Ooh, big, that's a big one. I'll do something special. Maybe we'll drink. Maybe we'll drink on that one.
Yeah, we'll drink that.
Oh wait a minute, we drink on all of them.
Oh, maybe we'll have a cake.
A cake.
Yeah.
For the 40th.
A cake.
Cake. That's awesome. I'm gonna do that. Let's get a fucking cake. Mick and Duane Show, 40th show. Cake.
God.
Oh.
Glad you got to see us.
Yep, glad you got to see us. All right, guys, we're gonna sign out. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Sherry says she can get you a cake.
Sherry does cakes.
Sherry does cakes.
She
There
does
we go.
cakes. A Mick and Duane Show, 40th
Yeah,
show
she
cake.
would have to have a bottle of whiskey on it.
That'd be awesome. Bourbon cake. Do they make
Bourbon
bourbon
cake.
cakes?
I don't know.
I bet Sherry can hook us up. Can we do a live? Can we do a live on August 14th? Oh, the big
party.
The big party at Laura's. Maybe. I mean, Mick and Duane Show's high demand stuff. I mean, yeah, we'll have to work. We'll have to work that out with our.
The legalities.
Yeah, we'll have to work that out with our agent, Jenny. We'll see.
Love you, mean it.
All right, so we're out.
All right.
Thank everyone for tuning in. I'll start out. You.
You. Y'all have a good night.
Laters.
Love you.